What it does. No, najua nimeamua kustream masaa ya wachawi, but I've had this game on my bucket list for a long time now, and since I have it in my PC back home, cannot play it, I've decided I'm going to play it here. But I am a fan of the Remedyverse, as they call it. So Control, Allan Wake. I think I first of all played, I think the first Remedy game I played was I think most people have played Max Payne 3. I don't know if it's Max Payne, but I think that was a Remedy game. I think that was Rockstar and Remedy, but for me the first game that I played from Remedy was this one, Quantum Break. So, and then I came later to find out that there is a whole shared universe and stuff. So here we are, Allan Wake. So I played Quantum Break, and then I played Control, which was so much fun, and I enjoyed the story. And now, then after Control, I played Allan Wake 1, and now here we have Allan Wake 2. Of course, we all know that this game is extremely heavy to run on your machine, so that's why I can play it back home. Anyway, regardless, I'm going to start a new game. Of course, I play this game on normal. I'm not a noob with these horror games. And also, knowing that this is kind of a horror game, I don't expect, I mean, there is the usual jump scares, but I don't expect them to be
back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be.
So I've not watched spoilers, so I don't know if this is like the first game
this
where
story will eat us alive.
What's happening is in his head. I don't know if it's in his head or...
And
so the first one, I remember the whole thing that was happening was the story he had written. So I'm usually a fan of these kinds of games where, you know, there's some mystery, there's some lore. I'm also excited for Elden Ring, There's a DLC for Elden Ring coming up, and not gonna lie, I am psyched for that. And I do have to warn that this game is quite graphic for younger audiences, so, and I mean it's for 11. Mine is total surely. What are you doing up at this time? Your mom should snatch that phone away from you. What? Here we are. I do know there's like a jump scare based off the setup video I did from Mr. Heishi, so I know there's like a jump scare kadogo too. Holy crap, this game is so heavy to run. I'm like at 60 FPS.
Where'd he go?
Oh dude, this guy is naked, like butt naked. Can I see him? Hey, I cannot see his junk. Or maybe feature one. Come on, try shake or something. Oh, I'm going back where I came. So I've seen this intro already, so I kinda know what's gonna happen here already. So I'm not really that surprised that ndashtuka ati nini itatokelezea. But I only played this intro segment. I did not continue because I did not want spoilers. And also those sounds are creepy, man. That's not funny. Oh my fuck. Okay. Well, this is not fun. You know what's amazing? This game looks... Oh my god, that is not funny. That is not funny. I sincerely hope hakuna hizi jump scares all every corner of the game and I need to run away. Also, I'm playing at what, DLSS 3, what, yeah, there's no way this game can be played without DLSS. It's just... Holy goddamn Jesus Christ. We're about to sacrifice my boy. Big one with blood, it makes sense.
Hemingway. Starting now. The cause of the tree. Watch the lights. Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
I forgot the name of this lake. This lake used to have a name, I forgot.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault.
Also, one thing we need to check. I need to turn off copyrighted music. Is there something like that here? Okay, there's no... There's no option for copyrighted music, so I'm going to assume there is no copyrighted music.
Well, people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Aw, look at that. She has a wife. I mean, she has a son.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Okay, I know this is the hardest section in the game. Not in hard in terms of like the game is difficult. This is the hardest section for
There's the car.
your
So where's
graphics
the
in the game,
deputy?
and already you can see I'm below 60 FPS. Jesus. Let's look at DLCs. Let's try quality. Also turn on VSync.
Check out that map.
Because Jesus. Like how hard is this game?
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
Also,
Over here.
let me disable preview. But this is the hardest part graphically in the game. God damn, man. See game in a couple. Jesus.
You're half right. Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
And mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to
Oh
review
my
the facts
God.
of the case so far.
Bro, this area
Make
is
sure
so
I'm saying
heavy.
the
Why
clues
am I
clearly.
at 40 FPS? Jesus. Christ almighty.
I
You
need
will
to
make
think
a
through
area
the facts
name.
of the case.
You can access the case board by pressing tab. This is that
The
thing.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Cases, continue. Victims. And there I hit investigating one. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thompson. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
And there is no ray
Where's
tracing.
Ralph?
Sasa mtu akaweka
You
ray
okay to
tracing
jump
si
down?
utaua kompyuta
I'm not
bwana.
that old.
Kuna waliunda hii game wakifikiria nini? Oh, hii ni kutoa torch. The mighty mountain, shut up. I don't care about this. Nkatafuta huyu mtu amemadwa, amechinjwa. Mchinjwi. Mtu amechinjwa anaitwa mchinjwi.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Who hates nature, man?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Dude, this forest
Damn.
area is
Should've brought an
insane.
umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Bro, where is this crime scene? Oh my god, the game looks amazing. Hata nime turn down graphics, but still. Anya. Kafiti.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Oh yeah, you're going to Allan Lake. Every time I begin a new game and then I find nimesahau all the controls, I feel like an easy streak on Jesus.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing.
Jesus.
You know,
Oh my god. This
procedures.
guy is naked. Wait.
Stuff.
Wacha nisiende hiyo side.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does
Jack,
this
man.
fit the MO of
And-
the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah, the corpse is naked. Do you want to give me a copyright strike on YouTube one? Don't want to investigate this thing. Come on, man.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Martha method. At C allows Saga to see. Oh my god, this is like Jesus. Hii ni kazi mingi, bro.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
This is so much work. Alright, investigate the crime scene. Let's go back then. Guy is dead. Ugh. Okay. Na kitu ingine. Clearly ametolewa roho.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Fire Scorpio. Ati hii bra ini goti. What do you mean?
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound.
Sasa Scorpio umecheza hii
Chest
game.
cut
Ukijaribu
open.
nipe spoilers
Heart
na
removed.
kuban kwa hii chat. Okay. Sasa tutoke hii kitu, man. Fine, yes, I get it. Game of the year. Why he did not win game of the year? Si nini iliwin? Inaitwa aje? Inaitwa aje? Baldur's Gate. Now what am I looking at here? My God, why do they have to complicate this nonsense, eh? Hold on. Is this Cauldron Lake Pier? First of all, how do I come out of this thing? Give me mistake, kunataka kutoka, man. Cauldron Lake murders, slight difference. Hii alipigwa miguu. Haya, roho imetolewa. Bloating. Yeah. Wait, how do I get out of this thing? Wait, Scorpio juu ndo umecheza hii game. Please tell me I am not stuck in here because I am going to lose my mind. I hate when games are this complicated, man. Unaweka systems mia mbili. I want to experience the story without this nonsense. Jesus. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Okay. Let me stop being an idiot. Because I'm the one being an idiot. Where is that case? Am I missing something? What the... FBI simulator. Do investigations, bwana. Dude, I'm trying to come out of these things, bwana. Set is tag. Like na try kuangalia what the hell I'm supposed to do hapa. Nishasoma hizi vitu zote. You need to interact with the evidence in the world. Ndio uta drag and drop. So how do I come out of this mind thing? That's the question. So annoying, see. And I remember the first Allan Wake ilikuwa inanipea the same problems where yeah, but I'm pressing tab. Imagine I press tab and nimekwama, siwezi toka bado. cabinet. Where? Cabinet gani? Trying. Nothing. Iko on tutorial. My god, hizi games zinafanyaga mtu asikie kuchizi saa zingine. So Dritike, I'm stuck. It has... Yeah, I don't care about the slow start. I just need to get out of this thing and continue the thing. And now I feel like I'm losing my mind because I'm stuck here. I am stuck. All I need is to get F out of this thing. I'm pressing F, man. I'm pressing F. I'm pressing F. Alt F4, say fuck this. Me, acha nifungue game tena. See some BS. Luckily ina boot mbio.
Positioned on the table.
Oh my god.
Ritualistic.
You've unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. You better not.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think game will go in a glitch.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Keep trying.
So, oh, kuko na hizi slots. my god. See system tu iwaka mara moja. Jesus, why the fuck wasn't taking...
Chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Learn more about the victim. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Oh gosh, niongee
Was
na
it
huyu
killed
nani.
here or brought here after? For display.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Until now.
No, siko home.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
I'm not
Brothers in
playing.
arms.
I'm not playing on my rig. Maliko FBI. Now I understand why. Because I was wondering, like, if our main protagonist Appa is FBI, what is she doing here? So I think maybe.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
The first FBI. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. See.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think
Alright. Okay.
at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Alright, Miss is thinking about it. Okay, so we know. Learn more about the victim. Oh my god. So I have to talk to this guy again. Jesus.
I had to review the clues.
Are you kidding me? This ngoja niongee na huyu. Can you? Okay, there's nothing more he can tell me. There's nothing more this guy can also tell me. So might be more evidence I'm missing huku. Okay, let's go back to that board. Okay. Okay, so that one cannot be for later. The killers.
That's not right.
Okay, we need to go back up here. Why doesn't this want to come here?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that. Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Think.
I'm trying to. It is Vikiri. Okay, is there something else this guy can tell me? This FBI thing is not fun. The graphics are amazing, yeah. Kinda reminds me of holy shit, look at that here. Kinda reminds me of Control. If you've played Control. Okay, is there something I'm missing? Am I what? Oh, you drag and drop it up. Jesus.
Ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
I know the Control Allan Wake thing already.
He's been missing
videos
for 13 years.
explaining.
Why
There's
here?
even an Allan
Why
Wake
now?
DLC in Control. Okay, now I understand these things. So you have drag and drop the photos on the question. Oh
Get
my
into
god.
the subject's head. See what they saw.
That's not that
Feel what they
difficult.
felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
If your mind looks like this, you must be the most corporate person. Nightingale. Gail Nighting. Missing
Agent
person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
What the
You
heck?
are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home.
This is a freaky.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
How does someone come from the lake? Jesus, this game is just bonkers. Tunia, semaje Tunia.
This mug always cheers me up.
Can see I can gonna PC game. Yeah, he lives around. Okay, I think we can get back to the
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Gu Uligura.
I'll just wait here.
What do you mean?
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated.
Bro, how
to me.
heavy is this place in
What
the
was
map?
this guy
Like,
doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
what the hell?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Hey guys, setup yangu.
Killer
Yes,
left a
setup.
message.
Najua tu niko wapi.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game
5800
with
H.
them. An
My
invitation.
laptop. I'm playing on a laptop.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay, we have some new evidence, so let's profile this Nightingale person.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events.
So I'm assuming this is Allan Wake writing a story.
Carry his words close to my chest now. Inside.
The Remedy games are quite optimized. Huh? What are you on about? This is the hardest game to run.
Something
I
was
can't even
inside
crack
him.
60, constant 60
his
FPS.
chest. I must find out what.
If it was optimized, they should be able to run in most PCs, but this game is just not optimized. Hata umeanza kucheza hii game leo. Honest, I don't read these things.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Yeah, this game is not optimized.
Otherwise,
Tell me about it. How do you walk through a boulder?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
That's because whoever is writing your story is effing you up. Okay, I think we're done with the board. Let's talk to our agent up. Yeah, slightly the board commands don't work. Okay, this Ilapini is a Nitro 5800H. 5800H na mobile RTX 3070. So hopefully that helps. So I'm playing on but this game is way the game is heavy.
Rotterdam. The maze.
This game is heavy. No, not gonna lie.
Streamers that you can't miss. So this is the time.
Let me see. Do I have the about this PC? Let's see. Hii nimedownload from FitGirl, so sijui, probably the latest version, but that's it. You see, I can't even crack 60 FPS, and I'm playing with the DLSS on. That's how insane this game is. But I think this is the hardest area in the game to run because of the foliage. Sasa hii monitor ni nini imeanza? Monitor inashinda ikijizima whenever you run a heavy game. But this is the hardest section in the game to run. Hey man, yo. Knock it off, man. What are you doing? What's wrong with this monitor?
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Okay, so what? Okay, am I missing something? Okay, there's a... Okay, there's one more.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Hey, you might have to turn down your resolution. This game is murderous on your PC.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body.
Maybe I'm playing on this laptop because my PC has a 1070 Ti, and you know this game is using mesh. I don't know what they call it, mesh shading, which is a feature that is only supported by newer Nvidia cards. So my PC can play this game properly. That's why.
To the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
My God.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Again, this is the hardest area to run in the game. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any clues. Because there's always clues.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
There's a weapon upgrade system in it. Let's go. Ati nikicheza hii game. Ah, my god, hii monitor si ilikuwa sawa. Nini hizi imeanza?
Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Sekiro.
For a camera?
Hey man, no, Maze, there is no way I'm torturing myself with Sekiro. Hell no.
And why take out his heart?
Elden Ring is enough.
Something for us to find.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Does this key magically open everything? Okay, to assume those down areas are the hardest areas for.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Kwanza hata nangoja
I can't
DLC.
get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I know this is a
Need to swing by
relatively
the lodge
easy
to get
place
anything
for
from the
the
front
game
office?
to run,
No, I'm all
so...
set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner.
Oh
get
my
a
god,
feel
this
for
game
the
looks so
town.
nice. For a minute there, I thought this is a movie. I can only imagine what GTA 6 itaka.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hey there.
Yeah, anyway, tabu wacha ni end stream hapo. I was excited to play this game. I think ndaendelea when I'll be back on this PC. As it's so late, I need to sleep. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Scorpio, Mjaka, HK Clips, and Mr. T Mutemi. Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'll continue this game. Yeah, I'm not interested in streaming like for 10 hours. So, is what it is, man. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I'm a bit too sleepy right now. Anyway, peace out.